Hi, just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
It's time for today's qualifying session to begin here in the United States. Welcome to the Circuit of the Americas. Now then, Anthony Davidson, you're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure, it's more about how you approach the risk and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction. And over the course of a lap, it's easy to get that balance wrong. And that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30 years now, and it never gets any easier.
Track is quiet right now. Let's get out on track while it's clear. We're low on fuel. We'll need to return to the pits within the next couple of laps.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Hamilton, Raikkonen and Valtteri Bottas. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Hello, I just wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race. Good luck.
It's not going to be plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing isn't too far from the truth. Anthony Davidson, could be a wet one today. Great to have you with us. What are your thoughts?
It is a touch damp, isn't it? Well, as a driver, there are three big things to worry about when racing in these kind of conditions: standing water, tyre temperature and visibility. Judging distance to the cars around you is really tricky when you're driving through the vast amounts of spray that these wet weather Pirelli tyres kick up.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Kimi Raikkonen's perfect lap yesterday sees him start from pole position, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Ricciardo, Sergio Perez and Hülkenberg, a Haas, Sainz, Stroll and Daniel Kvyat, Van Dorn, Bottas, Pascal Wehrlein and Ericsson, Alonso, Massa, Jolyon Palmer and Esteban Ocon, Magnussen and Lewis Hamilton rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, you can brake late into one because of the incline. It's a slow corner though, so make sure you stay out of trouble. Good luck. Safety car is out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down. Maintain positive delta. P9, you're running in P9. Stroll ahead. The gap is less than a second. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh inters. Van Dorn behind. The gap behind us is 1.2 seconds. They're on fresh inters. Pit window opens in 12 laps time. 12 laps, 27 laps to go. Let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap. It's probably about time we change tyres. It's a bit of a crossover period for sure, but the longer we stay out, the worse it's going to get. Come into the pits. Kevin in the pits now. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track. Seconds. Caution, yellow flags ahead. No overtaking through the caution zone, be careful until you see the greens. Some information on Hulkenberg, they are out of the race. stops. This is your final lap of the race. That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Great effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. He was fast, decisive, everything you'd want from a top-class driver.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye and see you again next time.